Dorothy was a waitress on the promenade. She worked the night shift. Dishwater blonde, tall and fine. She got a lot of chips. Well, earlier I've been talking stuff in a violent room, fighting with lovers past. I needed someone with a quicker wit than mine. Dorothy was fast. Well, I ordered, yeah, let me get a fruit cocktail. I ain't too hungry. Dorothy laughed. She said, sound like a real man to me. You're kinda cute. You wanna take a bath? Do you want bath? Oh, I said cool. I'm leaving my pants on. Cause I'm kinda going with someone. She said, sound like a real man to me. Mind if I turn on the radio? Oh, my favorite song, she said, and it was Joni singing. Help me, I think I'm born. Phone rang and she said, whoever's calling can't be as cute as you. Right then and there I knew I was through. I was gone. She was blind, and fiction brought home by a witch's curse. Dorothy made me laugh. I felt much better, so I went back into the violent room. Let me tell you what I did. I took another bubble bath, with my pants on. All the fighting stopped. Next time I'll do it sooner.
All right, what's happening, good people? What's going on? And welcome to It Is What It Is here on WPIMP Radio. How everybody doing this evening? What's happening? What's going on? I hope your night is pleasant. But we about to get down to what it really is tonight. We are talking about abortion. And if you have been under a rock, you would know what's going on. Abortions have become illegal in at least 7 states at this point, and it's steady going everywhere. I think a new one was actually announced yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Minnesota, I'm not sure. But it's pretty much seems like it's kind of staying down south for the most part. And pretty much all the red states, would you look at that? Coincidence? I think not. Basically, they are outright, the latest place, well, not the latest, but one of the most essential laws of it is Alabama, where they just have outlawed it, period. They even got laws written in now saying that basically your rapist can keep you from getting an abortion. It's going far and in between, and it's getting real ridiculous real fast. I mean, I don't know how you feel about it one way or another, but another approach that we were talking about this evening is saying the sex strike. For you that don't know, there is a group of women that are saying women, I almost don't want to broadcast this, but, you know, it is what it is. Women should go on a sex strike until the laws have been abolished. Now, why I don't promote any type of sex trafficking for whatsoever reason? I have yet to be the cause worth a sex strike. I'm just saying. Let's not get carried away. But this is a serious topic. Honestly, me myself, I don't feel like a man has a right to tell a woman what to do with her body. No way, no matter what. I mean, if you're gonna go that far, you should be able to say, well, which in marriage you do. A woman should be able to say whether a man has a vasectomy or not. Or if you want to get even more ridiculous, whether he's gay. If you want to just go step off into the ridiculous whim of the gate of worms that you'd open it, they are trying to overturn Roe versus Wade. So it's a tricky subject. In some instances, I will agree, in some I don't. Like, some of the laws are more specific. It says, like, after a certain semester, like once you hear a heartbeat, abortion is not allowed. But then in a lot of cases, they're not getting that specific. They're just saying period. I mean, they even talking about the morning after pill. You can't even take that. For the ladies out there that did something they really didn't want to do the night before and just want to make sure ain't nothing happening. Which, that's technically not an abortion, but, well, yes it is. Yes it is. You know what? I just thought about that now that I'm talking. Does that mean they will take the morning after pill off shelves? Because right now, you just get it out the store. I wonder. But also in rape victim cases too, same thing. Rape victim cases is saying the same thing, that you could be raped or incest, and you basically got to have that baby. You don't have no choice. But one thing I will say, I just really believe that if they do that, women just gonna go back to what they were doing when it really was illegal or it's a taboo thing. They're just gonna go to doing things themselves in bathroom floors and strangers' homes. I guess people have eliminated that from their memory of all the women that were sick or damaging themselves some kind of way because they were so determined to not have a baby. But what's your thoughts on it, Hood? And I'm sure Mike's coming later.
Well, I think that there's a whole lot of ways to keep from getting pregnant. You know, if you know having a baby is not something you want to do, you know, there's a lot of ways to prevent that. We have a lot of other options. You know, we have a lot of other options nowadays instead of just paying the penalty, so to speak. You know, I think that abortion basically gives, you know, the mother of an unborn fetus the right to give a fetus the death penalty. That's what I think, you know, and whether it's right or wrong, it gives them the choice. Now, having said that, you know, I want to reflect on something you said about the 7 states that made abortion illegal. Basically, are red states. Coincidence? No, I think not, because those same states are also Bible thumper states.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, just want to point out that, you know, we have so much stuff we didn't have available before. Plan B, you know, which is referred to as the morning after pill. You know, whether you think you're pregnant or not, you can still take that pill and it'll do its job rather than for you to wait until you're actually conceived, you know, to decide to get rid of something that's actually alive. You know, I think a lot of people look at abortion like killing a bug, you know, and that's totally not the case if you open your eyes and look at it wider. You know, there's so many ways to keep from getting pregnant. There's no reason in this day and age somebody has to get pregnant and then decide to have an abortion. You can stop it before it starts.
Yeah, but in the laws that they're adding, it's got stipulations in it, and all stipulations. Like, would you really want to have or keep? I mean, I can't say one way or another because I'm not a woman. But
just think about what's silly about this. If you're raped Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, you got the option to get a Plan B pill and take that pill to keep yourself from actually conceiving.
But see, that's what I'm saying. In their statute of abortion, they're including all that. Anything. Hell, some of them trying to say contraceptives. They getting a little carried away. So you know what I'm saying? It's going a bit far at this point.
Because birth control is to actually keep a person from conceiving. You know, so
that's gonna be the next step. Please believe. You know, if you want to go all the way there now, the jokers don't believe in that either. Matter of fact, if you want to go all the way there, the extremest of the extreme don't believe you ain't supposed to have sex for enjoyment. Period.
Okay, so
if it's not to have a baby, you don't supposed to be doing it. Basically, what they say.
So here's my thing, and I'm gonna say again: in this day and age, there's too much stuff out there. You know, I mean, we ignore a lot of things, but if you don't believe in actually taking a birth control pill, there's spermicidal foam. There's all types of contraceptive creams, foams, all types of stuff. Even condoms now are laced with, you know, anti-contraceptive, you know.
But see, they also said statistically now that is true.
So for the women,
that the women that really don't want to have babies are not having babies. For women
who are having voluntary sex for enjoyment, that do not wish to take contraceptives or the shot or whatever to protect themselves from getting pregnant, they're the issue here. They're the issue.
Well, generally they say those are not the women that they're talking about because they're actually not getting pregnant.
First of all, whether you're having sex or not should be a private matter. Secondly, whether or not you're on birth control pills or not should be a private matter. Nobody should even know what you're doing. That's number one. We're forgetting. You know, sex is a private matter. You know, if somebody is raped, I understand that's out of their hands. You know, that's out of their hands. But sex is a private matter. You shouldn't be walking around town going, I'm having sex for enjoyment, but I got pregnant, so I need to go get an abortion. You know, that's lame. It's too much stuff out here to protect yourself. Plan B pill may be illegal in one state. It's not illegal in another state. Go get you some. Go to the doctor regularly. Get a checkup. Find out what options are there. You know, if they want to go there, there's even such a thing as the rhythm method. You know, if you know your body well enough, you know what days not to have sex to keep from getting pregnant. You know, so I mean, I won't make excuses. I'm not gonna sit up and make excuses for people who are doing dumb stuff. You know, and then when the S hit the fan, they looking for relief and they looking for people to take their side about stuff. It's not right.
Well, yeah, from my understanding, from watching the women that actually speak about it, for the most part, it's been so much preventive things that if you don't want to have a baby, that the people that generally don't want to have a baby are not having a baby. It seems like they more or less talking about people like in rape, incest, they got child molested, stuff like that. Is the ones that they want to abort that baby because. That's what I said. Like I'm about to say, I'm not a woman, so I couldn't tell you how I would feel some type of way. But
of course,
I think it would be hard for you to look at that baby every day if it looked like a man that raped you.
Nobody said you had to keep it. Nobody said you had to keep it. You know, if you think about the age that our grandparents grew up in, you know, those were ages where if somebody did get raped or there was some incest that occurred, that person that got pregnant, they could have done a lot of things out in the backwoods to get rid of a baby, and I'm sure some of them did. But for the majority, that person was sent away to go to a relative house that lived a long, long way away. They had that baby, and they came back. You didn't see the baby. You know, you didn't get to see the baby or find out what happened or where it was. They left before they was even showing. Mm-hmm. And when they got back, they was in the same condition they was in when they left. Where the baby was, who had it, and where it went to was nobody's business.
Well, see, the only thing is, the tricky part about that is you